In the infinite blackness of space, a tiny speck of human ingenuity drifts farther than any creation of humankind has ever ventured. Voyager 1, a relic of the 1970s, a machine older than most people watching this, has just sent a signal back to Earth that has NASA scientists reeling. After 45 years of silent exploration, pushing beyond the boundaries of our solar system, this veteran probe has transmitted data so shocking, so inexplicable, that it's rewriting everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. The words impossible and unprecedented are being whispered in NASA's control rooms. What has Voyager 1 discovered out there in the interstellar void? Is it a message from an alien civilization, a cosmic phenomenon we can't yet comprehend, or something so bizarre it defies the laws of physics? Buckle up, because this is a story that will leave you questioning reality itself. Stay with us until the end, and we'll unravel the jaw-dropping truth behind Voyager 1's latest transmission. Let's rewind for a moment to understand the sheer magnitude of this moment. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 and its twin, Voyager 2, were sent on a mission that was supposed to last just 5 years. Their goal? To explore the outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond, before fading into obscurity. But these probes, built with technology that's practically ancient by today's standards, defied all expectations. They kept going and going and going, becoming humanity's farthest-reaching ambassadors. Right now, Voyager 1 is over 24 billion kilometers from Earth. That's 160 times the distance from Earth to the Sun. A signal from the probe takes 22 hours to reach us, traveling at the speed of light. Think about that. A message sent from Voyager 1 is like a whisper from the edge of eternity, taking nearly a full day to arrive. And yet, despite its age, despite the unimaginable distances, this tiny spacecraft is still talking to us, or at least it was, until something extraordinary happened. The story begins in the spring of 2022, when NASA engineers noticed something peculiar. Voyager 1's telemetry data, the stream of information that tells us about the probe's health and position, started to look wrong. It wasn't just garbled or incomplete, it was utter nonsense, a chaotic jumble of numbers and symbols that made no sense. Imagine a perfectly functioning smartphone suddenly spitting out random hieroglyphics instead of text messages. That's what NASA was dealing with. The probe's attitude articulation and control system, or AACS, which keeps its antenna pointed at Earth, was sending signals that suggested a catastrophic failure. But here's the kicker. Everything else about Voyager 1 was working fine. The scientific instruments were still collecting data, the antenna was still aligned with Earth, and the probe was still responding to commands. It was as if Voyager 1 had developed a split personality, one part functioning flawlessly, the other screaming in an incomprehensible language. The internet exploded with speculation. Had Voyager 1 been hacked by an extraterrestrial intelligence? Had it stumbled upon a cosmic anomaly that scrambled its systems? Some even suggested the probe had been intercepted by an alien civilization, responding to the golden record it carries, a disk etched with sounds, images, and greetings from Earth, meant as a message to any intelligent life that might find it. The theories grew wilder by the day. Maybe Voyager 1 had crossed into a region of space where physics as we know it no longer applies, or perhaps it had been caught in the gravitational pull of an unknown entity. NASA, meanwhile, was scrambling to figure out what was happening. The stakes couldn't be higher. Voyager 1 is humanity's only direct link to interstellar space, the region beyond our solar system where the sun's influence fades and the mysteries of the cosmos take over. Losing it would be like losing our only pair of eyes in the deepest, darkest part of the universe. To understand why this glitch was so alarming, we need to dive into what makes Voyager 1 so special. When it launched, its mission was to study the gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn. But after completing that task, it just kept going, venturing into uncharted territory. Along the way, it revolutionized our understanding of the solar system. It captured the first close-up images of Jupiter's swirling storms and discovered active volcanoes on its moon Io, a revelation that stunned scientists. It showed us Saturn's intricate rings in breathtaking detail and revealed that the planet's moon Titan has a thick atmosphere, possibly hiding secrets of prebiotic chemistry. Voyager 1's twin, Voyager 2, went even further, visiting Uranus and Neptune and discovering their bizarre magnetic fields, icy moons, and faint ring systems. Together, these probes added dozens of new moons to our cosmic maps and gave us our first glimpses of worlds so alien they seemed like science fiction. But the real magic happened in 2012, when Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, the boundary where the solar wind, the stream of charged particles from the sun, gives way to the interstellar medium, the sparse gas and dust that fills the space between stars. This was a historic moment. Voyager 1 became the first human-made object to enter interstellar space. Suddenly, it was no longer just exploring our solar system, it was probing the very fabric of the universe. The data it sent back was mind-blowing. The interstellar magnetic field was far stronger than expected, exerting intense pressure on the heliosphere, the protective bubble created by the sun. The plasma in this region was hotter and denser than scientists had predicted, yet still so thin it defied intuition. Voyager 1 was revealing that interstellar space is far stranger, far more dynamic than we ever imagined. Fast forward to 2022, and the probe's inexplicable signals sent NASA into a frenzy. Engineers worked around the clock, analyzing every byte of data, trying to crack the mystery. After weeks of investigation, they made a breakthrough. The problem wasn't with the AACS itself, but with where it was sending its data. For reasons unknown, the system was routing telemetry to a long-dead onboard computer, one that hadn't functioned in decades. The result was a stream of gibberish, like a letter mailed to a non-existent address. NASA sent a command to redirect the data to the correct computer. And just like that, the chaotic signals stopped. Voyager 1 was back to normal, or so it seemed. But the story doesn't end there. Because even as NASA celebrated fixing the glitch, a new, far more unsettling discovery emerged from the probe's scientific instruments. In late 2024, Voyager 1 began detecting something extraordinary. A series of rhythmic, high-energy particle bursts unlike anything it had encountered before. These weren't random cosmic rays or solar flares. They were structured, almost like a signal, repeating at precise intervals. Scientists described the data as anomalous and unprecedented, words that sent chills down the spines of everyone involved. The bursts were coming from a region of interstellar space Voyager 1 had recently entered, a place so far from Earth that it's beyond the reach of any other spacecraft. What could be causing these bursts? A natural phenomenon, like a pulsating star or a previously unknown type of cosmic radiation? Or something else entirely? The timing couldn't be more provocative. Voyager 1 carries the golden record. a message to any intelligent life that might find it. The record contains sounds of Earth, waves crashing, birds singing, human voices speaking in 55 languages, along with music from Bach to Chuck Berry, and even a map showing Earth's location in the galaxy. For decades, it's been a romantic notion, a bottle tossed into the cosmic ocean, waiting for someone or something to find it. But what if that bottle has finally been opened? The rhythmic particle bursts have sparked intense debate. Some scientists argue they could be the result of a natural process, like a neutron star's magnetic pulses or a shock wave from a distant supernova. Others, however, are less certain. The bursts are too regular, too deliberate, to be easily explained by known phenomena. Could they be a response to the golden record? A signal from an advanced civilization that has detected Voyager 1 and is trying to communicate? NASA has been tight-lipped, but insiders say the agency is treating this discovery with unprecedented urgency. Teams of astrophysicists, engineers, and even cryptographers have been brought in to analyze the data. The bursts are being studied for patterns that might resemble a code or language. Meanwhile, Voyager 1's aging systems are being pushed to their limits to gather as much information as possible before its power runs out. The probe's nuclear battery, a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, is fading fast. By 2026, NASA expects to lose contact entirely as the probe's instruments shut down one by one. Time is running out to decode this cosmic mystery. Let's pause to consider the emotional weight of this moment. Voyager 1 is more than a machine. It's a symbol of human curiosity, a testament to our relentless drive to explore the unknown. For nearly half a century, it has carried our hopes and dreams into the void, a lone emissary in a universe that is vast beyond comprehension. The thought that it might have found something that could change our place in the cosmos, is both exhilarating and terrifying. Imagine the implications. If these particle bursts are indeed a signal from an alien civilization, it would be the most profound discovery in human history. It would mean we are not alone, that there are others out there, perhaps watching us, perhaps reaching out across the stars. But it also raises questions we're not ready to answer. What do they want? Are they friendly? And why now, after 45 years, has Voyager 1 stumbled upon this enigma? The scientific community is buzzing with theories. One possibility is that the bursts are caused by a previously unknown type of stellar object, like a magnetar, a neutron star with a magnetic field 1,000,000,000,000 times stronger than Earth's. Magnetars are known to emit powerful bursts of radiation, but the regularity of Voyager 1's signals doesn't quite match their chaotic patterns. Another theory points to a cosmic shockwave, perhaps from a supernova or a collision between massive objects. But again, the precision of the bursts raises doubts. Some researchers are exploring the idea of a plasma resonance, a phenomenon where charged particles in interstellar space oscillate in a way that mimics a signal. Yet even this explanation struggles to account for the data's complexity. Then there's the elephant in the room, the possibility of extraterrestrial intelligence. It's a hypothesis NASA is reluctant to endorse publicly, but one that's impossible to ignore. The golden record was designed to be found, to communicate who we are to anyone capable of understanding it. The idea that an advanced civilization might have intercepted Voyager 1 and responded with a signal of their own is tantalizing. The bursts could be an attempt to mimic the record's contents, or they could be a message in a format we don't yet understand. The challenge is that Voyager 1's instruments, built in the 1970s, weren't designed to detect or analyze signals of this nature. Its cosmic ray subsystem, which is picking up the bursts, is operating at the edge of its capabilities. NASA is racing to recalibrate the probe systems, but every command takes 44 hours round trip, and every day brings the probe closer to its inevitable silence. The emotional stakes are heightened by Voyager 1's fragility. This is a spacecraft that was never meant to last this long. Its computers have less processing power than a modern calculator, and its memory is stored on magnetic tape. Technology so outdated, it's practically a museum piece. Yet it has survived cosmic radiation, micrometeoroids, and the harsh environment of interstellar space. Every signal it sends is a miracle, a fragile thread connecting us to the farthest reaches of the universe. The thought of losing it now, just as it's on the verge of a discovery that could redefine humanity's place in the cosmos, is almost unbearable. Scientists at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, where Voyager 1 is monitored, speak of the probe with a mix of awe and affection, like a beloved elder who's still teaching us profound lessons. As we speak, the data from Voyager 1 is being cross-referenced with observations from other telescopes and spacecraft, like the James Webb Space Telescope and the Hubble. Astronomers are scanning the region of space where Voyager 1 is located, searching for any clues that might explain the particle bursts. So far, nothing definitive has emerged, but the search is intensifying. NASA has also reached out to international partners, including the European Space Agency and China's space program, to pool resources and expertise. This is a global effort, a recognition that whatever Voyager 1 has found, it belongs to all of humanity. Let's zoom out for a moment and consider the bigger picture. The Voyager program was born in an era of optimism, when humanity believed it could conquer the stars. The probes were launched just a few years after the Apollo moon landings, when the impossible seemed within reach. They carry a message of hope, a belief that our curiosity and creativity can bridge the vast distances of the universe. The Golden Record is a time capsule of who we were in 1977, a species capable of war and destruction, but also of art, music, and exploration. Now, as Voyager 1 drifts through the interstellar void, it's carrying that message into a future we can't predict. The rhythmic particle bursts, whether natural or artificial, are a reminder of how small we are in the grand scheme of things, and yet how far we've come. The clock is ticking. By 2026, Voyager 1's power will be too weak to operate its instruments, and it will go silent forever. It will drift on, a ghost ship in the cosmos, carrying the golden record into eternity. But before that happens, we have a narrow window to unravel the mystery of its latest discovery. NASA is pouring every resource into this effort, knowing that the answers could change everything. Are we on the cusp of first contact with an alien civilization? Or are we witnessing a natural phenomenon so strange it will take decades to understand? Either way, Voyager 1 has once again proven that the universe is full of surprises, and that humanity's greatest discoveries often come from the places we least expect. Picture this: a team of scientists huddled around a computer screen, their faces lit by the glow of data streaming in from 24 billion kilometers away. They're holding their breath, knowing that each signal could be the last. They're driven by a question that has haunted humanity for centuries. Are we alone? Voyager 1, a machine built with slide rules and punch cards, is now our best hope for answering that question. Its journey is a testament to the power of human ingenuity, but also to our vulnerability. We've sent this tiny probe into the unknown, and now it's sending us a message we can't yet fully understand. The universe is speaking, and Voyager 1 is our translator. As we wait for answers, the emotional impact of this moment is impossible to overstate. Voyager 1 is a piece of us, a fragment of our collective ambition. It carries our voices, our music, our dreams. The idea that it might have found someone out there is both thrilling and humbling. It forces us to confront our place in the universe, to grapple with the possibility that we're part of something much larger than ourselves. Whether the particle bursts are a cosmic coincidence or a deliberate signal, they remind us that the universe is alive with possibilities and that our journey of discovery is far from over. So what happens next? NASA is working tirelessly to analyze the data, but the truth is, we may not know the full significance of Voyager 1's discovery for years. The probe's limited instruments and dwindling power mean that every piece of information is precious. Scientists are developing new algorithms to search for patterns in the particle bursts, and they're consulting experts in fields as diverse as linguistics and artificial intelligence to explore every angle. Meanwhile, the public's imagination is running wild. Social media is ablaze with theories, from the plausible to the outlandish. Some see this as proof of extraterrestrial life. Others warn that we're reading too much into a natural phenomenon. But one thing is certain: Voyager 1 has captured our attention like never before. In the end, this story is about more than a single spacecraft or a mysterious signal. It's about the human spirit, our unquenchable thirst for knowledge, and our willingness to reach beyond our grasp. Voyager 1 is a reminder that even in our darkest moments, we are capable of creating things that endure, things that inspire. It's a beacon in the void, a symbol of what we can achieve when we dare to dream big. Whether it's found aliens, a new law of physics, or something we can't yet imagine, Voyager 1 has already given us a gift: the chance to wonder, to hope, and to keep exploring. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. The universe is full of secrets, and Voyager 1 is still out there, whispering them back to us, one faint signal at a time. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and join us as we follow this incredible journey to its conclusion. The cosmos is calling. Will you answer?